Okay, now we're going to talk about meditation for your last floor, the seventh floor, your consciousness, right? We're talking about bringing in and calling forth your conscious awareness. And then how it is that you can call that forth and like merge it with the energy, right? We can merge it, we can merge our awareness with our energy, because like I said before, when we have all consciousness and no energy to see things through, like we can have all these brilliant ideas, but we don't have the energy to bring them forth. And if we have all energy and no consciousness, we have all this energy and nowhere to direct it. So that just sits in the body and it causes like anxiety and angst, and it causes all these things like this disruptions in the body because it has nowhere to go. So it's all energy and no consciousness, or all consciousness and no energy. So the all consciousness and no energy is more of the way that I've kind of approached life, or the way that I've always been. And that's, I would say, like people have characterized me as a little airy-fairy. Like before I started this whole practice, I was like, oh, it's like if it came to taking medicines, oh, heck no, I wouldn't. And if it came until like I knew when I needed to. But there was a time where I was so disconnected. I was so disconnected from my consciousness that I was like, I chose to totally tune out. I was taking medication. I was like, oh yeah, I can't handle life. I'm just choosing this. And then, over time, like I started to wake up more. And what happened was, I started to develop this energy. Like I started developing energy, and it came in the form of running a marathon and training to run a marathon. And so I started developing, like my energy started getting really strong. Like I started getting all this power, and the more power I got, the more it would, like, I'd pull that power up into my head, and I started like going, oh my God, like what am I doing? I'm so far off from who I am. What am I doing? Medicine started going into the sink, and I got myself all better. So that's your consciousness is this conscious awareness that you have. But we need both to really succeed and to bring forth truth in this world. You need both. You can have the consciousness, but you don't have the energy, it'll never happen. You can have the energy, but if you don't have the consciousness to know how to bring it forth, it won't come forward either. Like it might come forth, but it won't last. Like only truth lasts. Only truth lasts. If it's not true, it won't last forever. It will fizzle out. Like let's just think about all the fad diets that we've ever tried. Why do they not last? Because they're not true. They're not true for everybody. One size does not fit all. Right? That's why things don't last, because they're not true. So the idea with this seventh floor is to get to your truth, to get to the other side of all the skepticism, to get to the other side of having all the energy with nowhere to send it, nowhere to direct it, right? So the seventh floor is your creme de la creme, the top. It's the icing on the cake. All right, that's your seventh floor. Your seventh floor is the antenna that you're sending up, and you're saying, please, 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 pick me, choose me. I'm choosing you. What is that, right? When we do something victorious, what is the first thing that we do? be victorious. Be victorious in your life. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take all that you've learned, right? We're going to take everything that you've experienced, and we're just going to bring it. We're going to keep bringing it. We're going to withdraw all the senses, right? We're going to withdraw everything, and we're going to bring it all up to the 7th floor. And we're going to get in touch with the peace that is within you. We're going to get in touch of the bliss and the joy and the kindness and the mercy. And we're going to get in touch with the grace of your life. So, thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for choosing. Thank you for choosing to do this journey with me. And thank you for tuning into all that you have learned and for taking and bringing this practice, and continuing the practice. You have all the information, and now it's up to you to take what you've learned, to implement what you've learned, to have your own experiences, and allow those experiences to become your true wisdom. Allow those experiences to be your wisdom. And my prayer for you is that you realize that you have the ability within you to heal yourself. That everything that we experience physically happened mentally and emotionally a long time ago. We don't have to wrap a story around it. We don't have to hold on to it. But it's just become physical. And so it's easier to deal with it once it becomes physical. It's just your body talking to you. It's your body talking to you. So we've chosen to listen. We've chosen to tap into our intuition. And we've chosen to create a life of peace, right? We've chosen to create a life of joy. We've chosen to tap into that energy, and that energy will save you every time. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being a part of this journey. It is truly amazing, and with all of my love, just receiving this chant for journey of peace and bliss. Om Sarva Mangala Mangale Shive Sarvata Sadahike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostude. Peace and